Yeah. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back. Today's stream is going to be a fun one. This is a fan project we've been working on last year, just to do something for retail. We never got to finish it, and I've been working on it. I wanted to create a nice cinematic for this yesterday, and we've been doing some improvements. And I thought, okay, we can improve the environment and we can improve so many things. So today's stream is going to be about that. That's one. Number two, it's heavily inspired by one of my favorite video games, Mirror's Edge. I've been playing this game recently again. Played for 2 hours and took what? How many screenshots? 130 screenshots so far. Crazy. So I remembered, hey, we need to finish this, right? So that's that. If you can hear me well, if everything is good, please let me know in the chat. And let's go. Let's do fun stuff. So just type in the chat so I know everything is good. So we can also put some music, chill, and work. Alright, guys? And regarding the music, click. Let's go. Nice. So let me give you background about this. Give you background. Hey, this is heavily inspired by Mirror's Edge. And the whole idea is when we press play. Actually, the music is too loud for me. Give me a sec. This could be nice. When we press play, Oculus every time wants to open, but here's the mannequin boy. So there should be outside area to chill, to meet your friends in future of shopping, And there is this store here with some Nike stuff I found on Sketchfab. So I placed them around, added some monitors, could add some interactivity in the future. And basically, is the streaming quality is good or is like there is stuttering? I'm looking at my monitor, there is some stuttering, so I don't know if it's just the stream or me. So basically, yeah, there we go, guys. The initial idea started. Here we are in 3ds Max. We wanted shopping area. We wanted the rest to be a park or something. And again, here is the, let me hide this, the other area where is like there is more cool stuff. And yeah, all of this started as a sketch on paper. So I like took my pen and paper and started drawing boxes and like imagining where people could walk, turned that into block outs, then turned that into slightly more detailed block outs, and then closed the project. And here we are. So I would say this is cool progress. And yeah, there we go. I don't know if the chat is working or not. Anyone can say anything, please, in the chat. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Alright. When I was working on this, I wanted to improve the lighting in general. There are so much place for improvement. What I like about this, I was just working on the ceiling. I like the ceiling from here, it looks fine, but when I was working on the cinematic shots, and let me show you the cinematic I was working on. If you can just set the sequence. Where is the sequencer? Hey, Voswal. How are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Nice, man. Thank you for letting me know. Regarding the cinematic. Awesome, guys. Let's continue then. There we go. I was working on the cinematic and the music, just let's hide it for now. I thought that I could not take any decent shot from this view because the ceiling here looks too ugly. So I was trying to fix this. Binarka, thank you. Nice. How are you guys? How's your weekend going? You having a fun weekend? By the way, guys, do you wanna see the cinematic? Let me show you the progress so far. Let's do this. And yeah. Still work in progress. You guys drinking your coffee? Needs to raise the light map bake quality. Hey, وش راك حبيبنا؟ تافروت, welcome. صباح لاباس. I lived in Algeria for 5 years, by the way. Okay, I hope you like it. Still work in progress. And yeah, let's go, guys. Let's go. So here we are in 3ds Max. I was working on the ceiling here. I thought maybe if we make all of this area ceiling. So here's my like design process, my thought process. Yes, I am using the GPU Lightmass Binarka, the Lushuang GPU Lightmass. And it's because it's very fast, but I may end up using the CPU Lightmass because with the CPU, so I'm gonna show you something. The GPU Lightmass does not calculate the, what do we call them? The volumetric light maps as well as the CPU Lightmass. The CPU Lightmass is perfect for games, and this is a gamey project, so it's not ArchFiz 100%. And I really need some accurate light maps on my mannequin or movable meshes, my characters, when I walk in my project. So you can see the mannequin here is not picking up the lights as we want it, right? So if you go to show, visualize, volumetric light map, we can see like something is off with the, these are supposed to like, you know, they can be so much better than this. And if you bake with the CPU Lightmass, they will look so much better. So for the design process, I'm using the GPU Lightmass just to make sure everything looks good. But for the final result, I might be using the CPU Lightmass. Hey, Marius, what's up? How's your weekend, Marius? It's good to see you. Oh, I forgot to do any advertisements. Guys, if you did not join us on Discord already, please do. We reached 1,000 members. Nice little community we have, especially if you're learning Unreal Engine. So come here, come say hi, introduce yourself. Wow, I need to read all of these. And yeah, get Unreal Engine support, chat with other developers, and have some fun times. It's we're just growing. I never imagined we could reach 1,000 members. Wow. So that's one. Number two, we just got like getting started on more active on Instagram. So you can follow me and you can follow us, VR Division. And I opened this. This is one of the latest free additions to the marketplace. So I'm gonna actually link you. Very super nice environment. And finally, our masterclass. Save 60% if you get it before 31 May. We have a massive update to the masterclass coming in 6 days. So go check it out. This is how you can support these streams and all the good stuff. I'm done. Now let's put the music and let's get to work. And let's open the chat as well. All right. So I was thinking I need to make the ceiling bigger. I was thinking it could like go all the way on all the sides. I think it might look cool, better than this. So let's go ahead, try and see if it's gonna look, sorry, if it's gonna be look cool or not. So I'm going to reset my 30 minutes timer and let's get to work. So I made a duplicate of the ceiling because I don't want to mess my original mesh. And and I was trying to fix the topology so I could bridge it so I can make an opening like this. Usually I work only on the one half of the mesh and then I just symmetry, so it's much easier this way. So let's select these guys, connect. I think my next environment project is gonna be with Blender. I was looking at all these pictures today. I took like all these screenshots from Mirror's Edge. I was playing the game this morning before I start working on this project. I'm going to use Blender because I noticed in Blender we can generate maps just like Substance Designer, and I always wanted to learn Substance Designer, and the maps I'm talking about are stuff like this. So I like in Blender you can do almost everything inside it. So I was thinking, hey, because this project is heavily inspired by Mirror's Edge, Blender could be very fun to experiment with the buildings and the environment and whatnot. However, for today, I got what do we call it? Kitbash 3D Utopia kit. So I'm going to use that instead of making any building. So all of these buildings we have right now in the environment are placeholders. And the ones we're going to get, I already imported that Kitbash 3D Utopia. Once we finish working on our model of the store, we're going to scatter some of these buildings around. So Ctrl Z for now. And let's hide the volumetric light maps. And let's get done with the ceiling here. So I keep getting distracted again. So yeah, if anyone knows how to make such maps inside of Blender, let me know. Join us on Discord. Let's have do something together. It would be fun. Look at these. Like, all of these are really nice. I don't know if you can see, guys, but I would imagine the end result of this project would be stuff like this. So I love this game, guys, Mirror's Edge. And you can see look at this, I took this inspiration from it. So these lines here, for example, this is why I love video games. You can get inspired from video games if you look at the outside area. So stealing some ideas. There is a GDC talk, by the way, on the game, on how they approached the creation. The art director or something we're talking about the environment creation and thought process and how they evolved and created the style. It's like 5 years old, but it's still relevant. It's one of the best talks I ever listened to. So which is this the one? Yes, this talk, guys, is extremely useful. So if anyone is interested in learning stuff about the Amal, yes, here's our first volunteer. Hey guys, Tar Farut, my man, we're enhancing this project. So we're talking today environment design, lighting, and yeah, world building in Unreal Engine for retail. Amal, yes, I'm going to get in touch with you regarding we could do some buildings together. So guys, the link I just sent, if you're interested in learning how they evolved, like how they got here, watch it. It's amazing talk. Alright, you can see also these parts here. Here they are, right? Something similar. Okay. So let's continue and let's experiment with our ceiling here. So I'm gonna do a symmetry on the Z. All is good. It could work. We will see. Let's do this. And to export stuff really fast, I use Datasmith. It's my favorite tool. So I'm gonna just type here ceiling, for example, save it as Datasmith, and let's make a folder for this export so we can organize our stuff. Hey Yahya, good morning buddy, how are you? Amal, how was your weekend? Yahya, how was your weekend? Tough how was your weekend? Are you enjoying your weekend so far? How is life, guys? Let's import our ceiling. So I'm going to make inside of my DT folder here, call it like temp or something, so we can get rid of it later as tests. I'm going to disable any textures, and to copy locations you can simply right click, copy the location and paste the location. And let's see if we hide this. I like it's much better than the other one. Definitely could use some details so we can like have what do we call them, stuff like this, support, yeah, these things. So that's something we could use, but there is still something wrong with the shape. So I could perhaps, let's take a look from here. I like it. We need to follow the same shapes here, so on the corners or something. So this is just a quick test, and only this area could be closed, so it does not feel right here, right? Or I'm going to try something. So let's do this and let's delete this. It's good to see you guys. How's your Unreal Engine learning going? Unreal Engine learning journey going? You've been doing any stuff, guys? Any interesting projects you're working on? Something you wanna show us? Let's see if we can do stuff like this. Symmetry on the Y, flip, and then just quickly assign UVW box modifier, and let's export again. Save it. And the beauty with Datasmith, once you click export, you come back to your mesh, you press Ctrl B, and then you just go to Datasmith scene actor and click re-import. Let's hide our ceiling. Oh my god, I exported the whole project. When I exported this, there is something I forgot to click. What's my shortcut again? It's Alt E. It's not working. Okay. When it's like this, visible objects, yeah, just make sure you click selection. So now let's re-import. Hey, günaydın. How are you? Günaydın is good morning in Turkish, my guys. Nasılsın? Amal, I have participated in L&D challenge creating... it finished, right? That challenge. I wanted to join Punisher challenge. I could not. But now I'm joining Archfist challenge. I hope I can make it by time. I kinda like this. I have mixed feelings about this part here. So should we take it all the way? And let's reduce the camera speed. Sorry about that. Forgot. So let's go back here and let's isolate. Let's press Ctrl Z multiple times. And let's get these guys here. Let's do this. Any work in progress you would like to show us, Amal, on the challenge? Have you finished it yet? The date. We still have 40 days. Nice. If you'd like to share a link, we can show the guys. Anyone who would like to join that challenge, I can show it here on the stream. To be fun. So for now, I'm just experimenting with the shapes, guys. Oh, I ruined my ceiling. So press Ctrl Z multiple times again. That's a semi-happy accident here. Okay. So let's go back here, make this planar. Anim TR. Thanks, bro, I'm good. Man, you're killing it lately. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. With your support, guys, all of us are killing it. And if in case you didn't see the latest community update, by the way, I started doing this again. I love the community updates. And speaking of community updates, I would love if you have any favorite Unreal Engine educators or YouTubers you watch, you learn Unreal Engine from. Here I featured multiple Unreal Engine educators. Ya boy William, ya boy M3, Mr. MR3, Dev3, Ryan, Ben. So if you know someone, please make a comment here on this video so I can feature them in the next video. That's one. Number two, in today's community, if you go to our channel and go to the community here, I asked a question: how long should Unreal Engine and CG tutorials be? Do you guys want short, very short tutorials or something between 8 and 10? I think most of you voted on 15 to 20 minutes is the, So I would appreciate your vote. And here is a link for that. Wait, how can I? Here's a link. So please, let me know what you think. Let me know what type of tutorials you wanna see. Amal, shit. Okay, registration has ended. It is what it is. So yeah, let me guys know what you think, what you want, the length of the future tutorials, and what type of tutorials you would like to see more of. I know like we're going to do blueprints and lighting tutorials, and we may do something about blueprints today. So stay tuned. Tarfruat. Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr. I'm gonna pronounce your name as Abu Bakr. It's easier. Is that okay? So I ask if we use GPU Lightmass, we need to get UV channel 2. If you bake your lights at all, you need UV channel 2. And if you want to learn more about lighting, just a few days ago on our channel, I made a very detailed video around that. Check it out after the stream. The beauty of Datasmith, you don't have to unwrap your meshes within 3ds Max anymore. Datasmith will generate the second UV channel for you. So now, as you can see here, I'm just like quickly experimenting with shapes, just doing symmetry and stuff to see what could work and what could not work. And I'm not unwrapping anything. Datasmith is taking care of that for me, but of course I'm still not baking light yet. So I think I messed up this place here. So let's bridge. I hate it when I mess my geometry. And let's bridge, select this face and this face. Let's fix this stuff real quick. Like this. And do this. Wield all vertices and then bridge this. Look at me, guys, messing up. I am so rusty in 3D modeling. Need to practice more. And now let's do this symmetry. Okay. I like this T. If we only could make it N, stands for Nike. Let's real quick make a plain mesh. And let's make it in this folder. What is GPU Lightmass? Please explain. In Unreal Engine, that's a good question, Badal. When you place your lights, well, indirect lighting. Are you familiar with that? The indirect lighting or the global illumination? So when you place your lights, in real life, when the lights enter, we see the direct light, which is the sun when it hits the surface, and then that light is going to bounce out of the surfaces. So let me show you if we can see something here. So this is the direct light here. And then everything else, like all these slightly lit areas, these are there are two ways Unreal Engine can help you with. There is the dynamic global illumination, that's mainly now with ray tracing, for example, and there is the baked global illumination. So when we click build and you build your lights, it's going to calculate the global illumination for you and apply that as light maps on your meshes. Normally we use a CPU Lightmass, which is like it will use your CPU. However, if you want something that's 10 times faster, we use the GPU Lightmass. I'm not sure if this is the best explanation, but let me know if anything is vague so I can explain better. It's hard for me to multitask, so let's do this. Actually, let's do this. So the question is, what is Lightmass? And Badal, I explain exactly what Lightmass is and all that good stuff in our latest video on lighting. So let me go here. This is like the most detailed video I ever made on the Lightmass and lighting and what global illumination is and whatnot. So just watch this after the stream. And if you still have any questions, of course, feel free to ask. So now, let's just quickly do an inset to see how this will look. Shell. And then... Okay, let's export this. And let's see how it's going to look. To copy the same location, right click, then paste. So right click the location on that mesh and then paste like this. And let's give it the same material for now. I think, so let's get rid of this for quick. I like the ceiling like this. It's much better than before. So once we bake the light, we're going to have even much better lighting. We could go to dynamic light. So that's one. Two, I'm thinking what other stuff can we do with this? So here something feels off, I guess. But these are the boring design decisions. And I think here we could also have so let's try this. And let's bring this back for a second, see how it looks. So yeah, this is definitely better. It does not have to be fully empty, so this gives some aesthetics. Cool, but for now let's just delete it. I like it. Let's select our ceiling and let's now place it there. Alt A in 3ds Max so you can... Ah, Amal, I got the Blender question, please. See, in 3ds Max I have this ceiling and I have this ceiling, okay? And I'm gonna open Blender as well. So I wanna place this guy on top of this this ceiling. There is something called align or quick align, which is this. So let me show you another easier example. Here's a box, here's a box. If I press Alt A to quickly align meshes, if I align like on the X, Y, and Z, center and center for example, it will align these two boxes, their centers on top of each other. Or in a case of mesh like this, so they are nearly identical, I can also align this and put it just like this, and I can now just hide this and keep working or do whatever I like. Is there any way in Blender where we can also achieve the same? So let's say I want to bring this box, or you know, let's say I want to bring this, align it on this box. Or another example, here is a box, okay, and here is a T-bot. Anyone, not only Amal. I have a Blender question, guys, help me. Here's a T-bot. I want to put this T-bot in the middle of this box and on top of it. So I can also click on align here, and then I can align it. And let's say first I want to align it on the X and Y, center and center, and you can see now it's centered. I can click apply, and then I can go on the Z position, so the current object minimum, and the target object, which is the box, I can put maximum, and boom, just like that. Is there a similar tool in Blender where we can do this? Hey, WMC Club. Hi, how are you? I'm great, thank you so much. How are you? How is your weekend going? I'm very happy you understand now the GPU Lightmass better now, Badal. Amazing. I hope you liked the course on Skillshare. We have an update on that course coming soon as well. Squared, how is Unreal Engine with VR these days? Moved to Unity a couple of months ago for my VR project, as Unreal Engine had problems with particles and some rendering. It's been a while since I did anything for VR, to be really honest with you, Squared. However, there is, with Unreal Engine 4.27, there is the roadmap. Unreal Engine 4.27, there is a new VR template coming soon with the new release of Unreal Engine 4.27. So definitely check it out. So here's a link for everything coming to Unreal Engine 4.27. It's coming this summer, so I guess very soon. And here in the, where is it? Pipeline integrations, I guess. It's somewhere here. Yeah, engine templates and assets. We have a new configurator template improvements, collaborative viewer improvements, new handled AR template. So there is a template coming for AR. And there is a new VR project template, which is something I'm super excited about, because the current VR template is really outdated. So this one is also designed for OpenXR and whatnot. And yeah, there is a guy I featured on the community update. He is much more experienced than me in VR, because his VR games, it's his bread and butter. If you wanna see how his workflow and how he works, actually check him out. Alistar. I'm so bad with names. Wait a second. Let me just. Yes. So this guy, Alistar, he makes amazing videos. Number one, and 90% of his videos are about virtual reality, and he's making VR games. So subscribe to him, ask him questions. He can definitely help you. Yes. Okay. So, Squared, thank you for your answer. So, in Blender, we use 3D cursor to align using objects origins. That's honestly, I am so bad in object on this 3D cursor. I know we use shift. So, the only shortcut I know is shift and right click to place it somewhere. And I think I am an idiot for not using this probably, but I'm still learning Blender, so any other shortcut I should know about this in Blender? Polygon snapping. Polygon snapping, I like it. So when we snap, you mean Kinan with the vertex and edge, right? But it is not the same as align. So when you click on one mesh and you have a shortcut like this and press that shortcut, then press on the second object, it's just so intuitive, you know. I don't use UDIMs for my VR projects. Create better problems. Create better problems. We'll come back to the stream. I remember you from the last one. How are you? Please make a tutorial on SketchUp to Unreal Engine 4 workflow, please. Badal, you get it, man. There is a tutorial from SketchUp to Unreal Engine coming in the works. Give it 2 or 3 weeks, and it will be online. But the next tutorial actually coming in few days actually is Twinmotion. I tried Twinmotion, it's super cool, and I'm making a tutorial on that. So we could do like SketchUp to Twinmotion to Unreal Engine. That's also possible. So Shift S and to use 3D cursor to align objects. So here's an object and here's Shift S. Okay, active. Wait. Shift S. Cursor. Ah, nice. So when I do Shift S, it's putting the cursor to active on this. Ah, this Biffet. How can I change the location of this to here? So you know what I mean? I need to try this, but Shift S is a shortcut I did not know before, so thank you so much. I love you. You are a true Habibi. So Shift S to use 3D cursor and align objects, then press Command plus for the origin. Control plus. I don't know what I'm doing. It's funny to watch a 3ds Max user using Blender. So now at least Shift S like cursor to active. I know this is half the problem is finished. So and then okay. So selection to active. Select let's go. This is similar to what I want. Nice. Awesome. Thank you guys. Control plus. So I know like this. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Medium point, active element. Okay, let me record these shortcuts, guys. I love you guys. You're amazing. And Shift S. But I know today we're doing Unreal Engine, so let's jump back to Unreal Engine. But these are good, guys. Thank you. This is good. This is really good. Okay. So here we are in Unreal. I was thinking I could steal some of these elements and assign them here. So what did I do here? So let's go back to Unreal, see. I think this could be slightly longer. So let's say this could be 50 centimeters or something, so we can have spotlights on it, right? It can be all the way. And the same for here. So nice. I'm glad you're fine, Create Better Problems. I like your name. Create Better Problems. Blender is all about shortcuts. Absolutely. I use a Tartos keyboard and program that have profiles for modeling, animation, etc. Tartos. Let me Google that. Okay. Nice. Yes. I have like these macro keys, but these are the only macro keys I use. So this is actually good thinking here. Efficiency, baby. Efficiency. I used to Blender since Maya Lite won't let me use my 3D mouse. I prefer it now much faster. Nice. I'm learning Blender slowly and I love it. It's just an incredible tool. Practicing it every day a little. Okay. I like the ceiling here, guys. But let's fix it. So here's the first 30 minutes is finished. Just let's do this. I work like this. I set a timer for 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes, like stand up. Then like, you know, so you don't want any back pains. I took a walk for 2-3 minutes and come back, but not in today's stream. So let's do another 30 minutes so at least I can like remember. Autodesk sucks. They I can't agree a lot on this. I like Autodesk. At least not that's controversial statement. I like Autodesk. Don't hate me for this, please. But I don't know, as a 3ds Max user for 10 years now, I feel like I'm stuck. But could be not that bad. How many? Well, I'm glad since the release of Unreal Engine, when it was made free 6 years ago almost, it became my main tool. So I work much less with any tool, and I work 90% of my work is actually here inside Unreal Engine. So that makes me happy. I moved from 3ds Max to Cinema 4D after 12 years. Wow. And how do you like Cinema 4D, Kinan? Oh, look up. Max, what are you doing? Just trying to make Max look good. Okay, so we wanted to extend this by 50 centimeters or something. Fusion 360. So, do you do a lot of hard surface 3D modeling? This may be one of the worst ways, guys, to extend a mesh. 50 centimeters. Please, don't judge me. On my 3D modeling skills. Let's do this. Let's wield these and these. You can do anything in Cinema 4D, I think. That's right. I watch a lot of Punisher streams, and I like the particle system inside of Cinema 4D. It looks fun. So let's do this. Do this, move these here, and how's the music, by the way, guys? Is it way too low? Is it good? Is it boring? Am I making you sleepy? Let's do another symmetry. And let's just eyeball stuff. So this is the easiest way to do it. I remember used 1500 animated Olympic character in Cinema 4D. Wow. If it was 3ds Max, it would look at me like, what are you doing, bro? Okay, nice. Hey, May, how are you? Playboy in the house. This is fun one. Yes, this is a fun one. Today's stream is actually, I'm improving on this environment here. So I just need to finalize the ceiling, because the old ceiling, if I want to show you, it's very boring, it's very small. So we need to do something about this. So I thought we can make it much more open. And Cinema 4D. I never tried Moodle. I will so many tools, so many little time. But this is why I'm trying Blender. I think Blender is a mix of all these tools together. Nice. Vasil, cap holes and make inset. There is a problem I suffer with in 3ds Max. I didn't do 3D modeling for a long time. But when I do inset, so perhaps you can help me with this, Vasil. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to quickly do this. Sorry. So when I inset, let's say this here. Here's an... Is it inset? Ah, yeah. So yeah. Let's just quickly bridge like this. So when I inset now, there was a way or script or tool to avoid this. Because this is super annoying. Is there a way to deal with this? Because actually I wish I did this, it's just so much easier. So I can also just do this. Okay, thank you Vasil. You opened my mind again. So let's actually real quick. I hate my modeling skills. I need to improve. So let's just do this in a better way. And thank you for your comment, Vasil. Guys, I love these streams because I learn from you. I learn so much from you, so thank you. Thanks to all of you. Okay, so let's do an inset of this time 100. I'm gonna go extreme. So let's say this. And let's check the chat. Compared to Blender or 3ds. Badal, it's depending on what you are working with. Like, I mean, Revit, if you're an architect and you work in architecture and like making these detailed stuff, I don't know. Revit, of course. If you're working in the entertainment industry or the movie industry, Maya, I guess. So there is something for everything. Ari Gozar, welcome. Blender is dope. So many people agreed with you. I'm one of them. Blender is dope. Yes, that's the problem. You cannot model complex stuff. Amal, yes. So many architects today. Awesome. I used 3ds Max but recently switched to Blender. Yes, I am trying to learn Blender as well. I was trying to Shift S to. So Amal, since you are back, actually I will ask you on the Discord server. So everyone who is new here, there is a link to our Discord in the description. We reached 1,000 members, so come join us. It's a fun one, fun server. Okay, so let me fix stuff here. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So let's do this, 7, 8. Not the best way, but it's working. So let's do symmetry. Are we good? Or did I mess up something? Okay. So my next thing is this part. Let's extend it a little like this, and then let's wield and let's bridge. What did I do here? Max, what are you doing? It's my fault, guys, not Max. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. It's not working. There is 19 edges. Why? I'm gonna Control Z. So I realized that everyone who is using Unreal Engine is trying to make big clearance just for light the scene easier. Yes, I mean the ultimate goal in Archviz, if you're using Unreal Engine for Archviz, is like the light maps are the most important thing. You are 100% correct. Hey Silfator, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Squirt, I started with ZBrush, Tweak in Blender, UVs, and Retopo and 3D Coat for most things now. That's a nice pipeline you got there, Squirt. I feel SketchUp is the best, easiest, and fastest in terms of basic architectural modeling. Yes, so there is like every tool, it has its own purpose. And the same is true for and there is the personal preference. So it depends on what you do. Okay, let's bridge our... What did I do? There is something... Ah, come here. Get out of here. Okay. Now we should be good. Nope. Okay. Ah. Okay. It seems I had vertices that were not welded. Okay. So now I think the ceiling, the opening is nice. What can we do next is having a wall of the ceiling connecting these two parts. I think this would look cool. So let's go and see how this could look. So first let's connect this part. So we can bring this here. And here. Actually, we can do this. Okay. We can fix all of these very hard, sharp edges later. No worries about them for now. And let's take these as a reference for our wall. So I'm gonna select this part and this part. Same here and here. Do symmetry, and let's export this now to Unreal Engine, see how the ceiling will look. So there we go. I like it. What do you guys think? This we need later to do like the same aesthetics. So these can be on all the harsh corners. But this is 10 times better than this. So this is, I hate it. And this is my new favorite ceiling now. One of the main reasons I think I love 3ds Max is just how easy it is to... It's just my personal preference, but for me it's like how easy it is to work with Unreal Engine. Like the 3ds Max Unreal Engine workflow, for me it's more comfortable than Blender, than Maya. I don't know, it's just really cool. I think Cinema 4D, like the integration between the Unreal Engine and Cinema 4D is also amazing. It's actually even better than 3ds Max because you don't need to export anything, you just save your project. But the fact that I can select my mesh here, I mean, with Cinema 4D, when you do like, I can't imagine also using Cinema 4D like this. But I mean, this is the new edit I did. I just press export as Datasmith and then import. Super easy, just really easy. But Cinema 4D, I think you need to save this as a new scene so you can import it alone. Am I right? The nice thing about Fusion 360, it's history. Yes, it's a solid app. You can go back and resize, bevel, erase, just like ZBrush, right? Almost never have to remodel the whole object. That's nice. Fusion 360, I need to give that a shot. Because I love hard surface modeling. Even though I hate 3ds Max, I can accept that 3D modeling for Archviz and 3ds Max is the best way to go. I think I could agree with this statement, but again, my statements are I am 3ds Max user, so this is something. But I love the plugins in Blender for the Archviz as well. So once we are nearly done with recording all the content for the masterclass, by the way, guys. So once I finalize that, expect a barrage of tutorials on the channel. Right now, every day I wake up, I spend all day working on tutorials for the masterclass. So like I'm happy I'm having time to upload for YouTube still. So the masterclass is taking 99% of my time. So many tools to try once I finish the masterclass. I'm super excited. And the hard deadline for that is like in 6 days from now. And yeah, let's continue then. So the next step is, I like this. I really like this. So the next step, other than fixing the little details, let's not worry about the little details now. Actually, because if we finish the ceiling, basically I don't need to edit anything else within this store. So let's just finalize the ceiling to the end and then we should be good. But unless you want to see something different here, guys. Thank you so much, Kinan. I really appreciate you. Okay, let's go back then and can steal these elements here. So they're like nearly ready. Whoop. Let's delete this part. What is the easiest way to work with this? So in the old ceiling, actually, I did this. So this was also cool, but this was even cooler. So let's grow our selection. Detach this part as, detach this part as a clone. This shape is better than, I was experimenting with shapes like, hey, I could put some lights here, so I think now I have it in the old ceiling. No, I removed it. Yeah, this is better, so I like this. So we can have the same effect, kind of. Let's go to the tab. I don't think. Let's try and see. We have multiple options. So let's hide this and let's do a symmetry. All right. So for this part, how much was this? Chamfer here. Guess 50 or 100. I need to remember what value I made the chamfer here, so perhaps one quick way to do this is to go to fillet 50, was it? Close enough. 75 then. No. Well, let's not care. So let's select this part and let's do 100 for here. 50, 70. Yeah, this is not so cool. I like this, actually. Something like this, perhaps. Or you could chamfer the edges instead of joining them together. Hey, Paul. How are you? It's good to see you. Arigozar, it's been a while for me since I modeled anything interesting in 3ds Max other than molds for the Archviz project, so I am so rusty. So I'm just trying to remember what are the best practices. Like, how can I achieve my stuff easier? I think fillet could also do a better job. So the chamfer, for some reasons, like giving me that weird result. And let's do a fillet then of 60 perhaps, so it's as close as possible to this then. And let's go to left view. Let's extrude this. Hey, Raymond! Raymond, the same Raymond with the Discord community, right? There is only one Raymond. Or not yet. Yeah, and thank you. Yeah, Raymond is much easier. Badal, the best way to connect with me is joining our Discord community. The link is in the description. So come, say hi, introduce yourself. And like sometimes, well, almost every day I'm here. Like almost every day. For the past 2 days I was not. I've been kind of busy. But there is me and there is the whole community. We are helping each other when it comes to Unreal Engine and all the 3D tools. And we are revamping the server, so give us this week. There is a full update coming to the server as well. And wait for it. Should I say? Yeah. There is a challenge coming soon, my guys. The first VR Division challenge. But that's everything I'm going to say now. So join us. So when we announce that challenge, you would be the first one to know. Let's do a bevel 10 by -5, I guess. And let's do, what is the value of this inset here? Could be like 20 centimeters. Yes, 20 centimeters. So let's select these two guys here. Inset for 20. And bridge our selection. Let's do 25, I think. Let's bridge. Damn it. Ah, look at this. Okay, I hate it when this stuff happens here. So let's do an inset of 20. Hey Powell, how are you? Did you model and texture all the assets like table, chair, sofa and other architectural items by your own, or you use free stuff? If free stuff, then can you please suggest me the best website to get? I don't do the 3D modeling of the sofa, the chair, the table. Like 99% I use paid assets actually. So give me a second, Powell. I will give you a list of multiple websites I use for the free stuff. So but just let's finish this. And I hate this part here. So what can we do here? I can worry about it later, guys. Sorry. Regarding this end here. B. Okay. Regarding free stuff for architecture, for Archviz, one of like your best friend is Google, of course, but there are, see, let's remember, I made a video on that for the master class, and so I remember some websites. The 3D Sky website, they give you nice assets. So if you search for anything, let's say sofa, for example, and just click on free or OM, original model, I believe all of these are free. And let's just go on the free. Some of them are not that good perhaps, unless it's something you're looking for, I don't know. And some of them are really good. Like, yeah, what is this? Who would sit here? So 3D Sky is one of the websites that give you free stuff, and I think you're limited only to 3 downloads a day. So you could make multiple accounts if you like and download more stuff. 3D Sky is one of these websites. The other websites, what was the other websites? Had a brain freeze. Usually it depends on, like, because in production I buy all my models. I can't remember free websites now, but let's say what line, depending on the manufacturer you're working with. Like for example, in our Archviz projects, all furniture is real world furniture, right? So for example, Line Rosette is one of the websites that they give you access to their free to their 3D models. So let's say Line Rosette, let's say living or dining or whatever. This is the sofa I used in the master class. Where is it? Mini Togo. No, not the Mini Togo, the Togo. It's only called. 1 second. Togo. All of these, actually, you can download the 3D assets of these. They won't be as high quality. You can, like, actually Line Rosette 3D assets are very, very good. So let's say the Mini Togo for the kids then. This sofa, let's say, usually if you scroll down, sometimes you can find the DWG model, and for other assets you can find the 3D model, and for some of them 3ds Max, some of them FBX. It really depends. So now it depending on what model you're using. So that's, there is Line Rosette. They give you like 99% of the furniture manufacturers, they provide 3D assets. Some of them you cannot download them directly from their website because you may need to sign in or to get in touch with them. Tell them, hey, my name is Yahya, or I work in this industry and we're working on a project and we need access to your collections. Almost every manufacturer we contacted and like, hey, I'm Yahya from VR division, we're working on this project, and we in this project the interior designer chose these assets. Could you please provide us with the 3D assets you have? And they give us the 3D assets. So just ask, actually. The other manufacturer we work with a lot as well, Line Rosette, and what was the other one? I forgot. Sorry. Show. What was the other website? I forgot. I'm reading the chat, by the way. CG Mood, Silvator. So let's Google CG Mood. This is the first time I hear about it. Yes, nice. Here's another website. Thank you so much, Silvator. So CG Mood seems like a good website. You just remind me there is another website I work with a lot, Diamond Sevia. These guys have like the highest quality models. So they're also subscription based. And they have the free 3D assets. So they have a nice collection of free 3D assets as well. And yeah. If you want paid high quality assets as well, I mean, look at this. These are so good, all of them. There is a model plus model. What model plus model collection 3D. These guys have like really high quality assets as well, especially like if you want accessories and whatnot. They're very good. Diamond Sevia is one of them. And here's another one. Thank you, Amal. Lucaria 3D. So thank you. Actually, in this case, if you know, I'm going to make a video on this. Lucaria 3D. Nice. Thank you, Amal. Here's another website then. Nice. I hope the community answered your question, Paul. And the reason, like, I will tell you why we buy 3D models. Because if you want to model everything, you won't finish your project on time. And sometimes you need to finish as fast as possible. But modeling is fun. I'm not saying that we should not model. I mean, you can look at my very bad 3D modeling skills now because it's been a while since I modeled anything. Max, what are you doing? Actually, I'm not gonna worry about details like this now, we can fix it. I could add perhaps a sweep modifier. Let's try something. I wanna try something, guys. Let's do this. And let's create a shape from selection. And then create another shape from selection. So let's say sweep. Wow. Okay. Why is that? I think it has to do with the X form of a mesh. So we can just simply redraw on top of it. It's my pleasure, Paul. The guys are amazing. There is Unreal Engine Marketplace, of course. It's one of the best sources as well. Yes, Amal, I will. Oh yeah, Badal, join us on Discord. Also, Amal is with us. Everyone join us on Discord. Hey, look at this. Finally. This is why This is why 3D modeling is like a muscle memory. You need to keep practicing it or you will forget everything. So now, real quick, let's attach these guys. Symmetry. And then detach them again. So we don't need the ceiling anymore, I guess. Delete these. I'm gonna keep things very simple. So here's a link for Discord as well, for anyone who would like to join us. The Renaizes man. How are you, buddy? You are the legend. Let's do this. Once we finish the ceiling, we will go back to Unreal Engine, guys. This should be good. This should be good. Let's do a symmetry. And that's good. Also, let's center these on the Z. That's for one. Let's add an edit poly modifier and move these to the top. And move them below so we can have this nice edge here. Sorry. Are you guys staying hydrated? It's very important to stay hydrated. Hey, günaydın. Nasılsın? Urtun. These are the only two words I know in Turkish. Günaydın, nasılsın? İyi. Sen? I know a little bit more. Allah Allah. Should learn better. So I have a layer called glass somewhere. Let's do this. Urtunj. Wow, so early in Australia. Oh wait, it's so late. It's 6 p.m. Bon appetit, Squirt. What did you eat? You remind me, I'm so hungry now. I also need to eat. By the way, guys, chat, tell us, where are you from? So here there are 20 of us, 20 of all of us. So Squirt is from Australia, Urtunj obviously from Turkey, and the rest of you, where do you guys come from? Amal from India. So say hello from your country name. Mamnoon al-Doom. It's a pleasure to meet you, Urtunj. How was your weekend? Hey! Sabaho! Khadija! Kifek! That's my mom, everyone. Say hello. Alright. And we're nearly done with the glass. Just real fast doing this. Nigeria, Nepal, Netherlands, noise. I'm not using 3ds Max 2020, 22, I forgot English, because there is no Datasmith support yet. So actually let's check. I'm checking almost every day. So I actually wrote a few days ago or last week, hey, when Datasmith is coming for 2022? 2022. Not yet, it seems. So let's see any updates on that. So let's read chat. Raymond, Nigeria. Welcome, buddy. Andre Flo, Romania here. Nice. Welcome, Andre. Ismail, MD Zain, Netherlands. I'm moving to Netherlands hopefully in few months. Will start working on my papers soon to Amsterdam. So I hope the sooner the better. Urtunj, yeah. So let's see Datasmith answering your question again. خديجة وأنا مشتاق لك بالأكتر. Unfortunately, there is still no 2022 yet for 3S Max. Sucks, but we need to wait. It is what it is. So that's why, Urtunj, I'm not using 2022 yet. Mubashir, hello from Bangladesh. It's a pleasure to meet you, man. Hello back to you too as well. Squared, normally pre-COVID I would be holidaying in Greece this time of the year. Yeah. The COVID, man. Hate it. It's time for it to go away. I never been to Greece, but I love the pictures. The white buildings, it's like super nice. I forgot their name. Yes, these buildings here. I love this. The aesthetics, like incredible. So I would love to holidaying in Greece someday in the future as well. Look at this. So let's do a quick chamfer here. Let's open the chat. I feel so slow, guys. Okay, there we go. And there we go. About time. Let's do another symmetry. Flip it. Make a copy. Also flip it. Oh wait, it didn't make a copy. So let's detach it first. Delete this. So make a copy. Also flip it. So when we look at the glass or the project from inside or outside, we will still have our reflections of the glass. And even though there are some little mistakes, let's ignore them for now. So let's export the new ceiling. Before we do, let's just assign UVW box mapping. That's like the fastest way to do this kind of stuff. Let's import, export. خديجة شو الأخبار؟ Thank you, Powell. I'd love to see my problem. I'm not complaining here, but as a Syrian, it's almost impossible to go anywhere in the world. So I really appreciate the hospitality, all of you guys. But boy, oh boy, I hope once the war is finished, we can. I mean, I have a passport that takes me literally nowhere. So someday. Not complaining though. Life is good. What did I do here? Okay, sorry. So this is the old ceiling. Goodbye. Go away. Thank you very much. And this is the new ceiling here. The glass here as well. When you can't select a mesh like this, translucent mesh in Unreal Engine, you need to press on T. Now you can select it. Okay? Keep that stuff in mind. So delete the glass. It seems we only have... okay. You know what? Let's just fix this real quick and fix the glass as well. Good morning, Tottenham. So welcome back to the stream, Tottenham. How are you? How is your weekend? Okay, we should be good. Let's make a duplicate out of this. And let's select, flip, select everything, select the ceiling and export. And Control B, re-import, import, nice. Alright, so here's the glass. We can rename it later. That's fine. Let's select the metal parts here and assign this. And damn it guys, made a mistake. Because I'm baking the light on my project, it's really better if we detach our meshes. So 1, 2, wait, not as a clone please. So when you detach your mesh like this, it's much better. And since we're at it, if you just click rename as ceiling and rename. And let's make a new folder layer for the ceiling. Now let's export. And the beauty of Datasmith now, here's the ceiling. Our Datasmith scene actor, it has these objects in it. So now once we click re-import again, as you can see, we have the ceiling and here are the new names and everything is good. It just works. I love it. So efficient. So usually I don't worry about naming my files at the beginning of a project, but whenever I want to do that, I can simply do it. Boom. Easy peasy. Tell hey in Hindi. Namaste. I hope it's not a curse. Squirt. Pre-COVID. Irtunj. Unreal. They're not slow. I think they're because I would wait for Datasmith for Unreal Engine for 3ds Max 2022 as long as they are working on Unreal Engine 5. So it's okay. Irtunj, I have defined an 80% discount code for all live streams on our website for you. It will only be valid for 2 days. Join us on Discord and let me know more about that. Guys, Discord, we reached 1,000 members and it's a place for everyone. So if you have a course, if you have a project, if you're looking for something, join us and good stuff. I agree with you, Raymond, regarding the shell modifier for the glass, but I like the glass more this way. Just give it more thickness, if you can see here, a little. So let's save. And now, let's see what can we do. Here's the floor then. So yeah, this is much better, no? Yeah. So there are some meshes I would like to put, and let's take a look at this shoe here and its material. What up with this material instance? Okay, I'm gonna do something fun now, guys. I'm gonna show you something quick with the blueprints, but give me 2 minutes. I need to just bring some water and come back, okay? After that, we will continue here with Unreal. And until then, so for these 2 minutes, let me check if there is anything I would like to import, export again. I think we're good. The only thing, the only thing now I wanna do with the ceiling actually, because we are baking lights, it's really much better if we select the ceiling mesh here and detach elements. What do I mean with that? Select the top part. If I can do that. Well, damn it, huh? So, okay, sorry, my bad. Let's say 20 or whatever. So select the top part, this, detach it, and let's copy the name. So detach this part, let's call it ceiling 8, and detach this part, call it ceiling 9. Sorry. And then select this element, also detach it, and let's call it ceiling 10. This is the final export for the ceiling. It's just better for the light bake, so we don't raise the quality to crazy numbers. The light map resolution. Muhammad Al-Kutub, how are you, buddy? It's nice to see you in our stream, my man. Tutum Ham, I'm very good. I'm glad you're doing good, buddy. That's awesome. Okay, I hope they probably create Blender Datasmith plugin in Unreal Engine 5. Me too. There is Datasmith plugin by the community for Blender, but for me I had some problems. Anyone tried the Datasmith plugin for Blender, my guys? And let's do this. Okay. So here is what we're going to do. I am going to click build light and I will see you guys in just 2 minutes, okay? So also let me do this. Hey, look at that, I got bamboozled. It did not bake the light. So let's see why. Sometimes when this happens, let's open the swarm agent, go to cache, clean and validate. I do that multiple times just to check. Gonna save. And let's click. Hey, Ibrahim Asfour. That's my father. شلونك حجي؟ Thank you, Tottenham. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. So let's try baking the light again and see if you're getting bamboozled or not. The music stopped for a second. What's with the music? There are so many pages open. Let me close something. It should be working. So I'm looking here at the corner. It's saying building lighting. Hopefully it will build the light with no problems. So regarding blueprints, I'm going to make a new blueprint here. Blueprint class. I'm gonna select an actor. So here's a quick blueprint act. Ah, yeah, it's working. Nice. I'm gonna call this PP. Okay, so here's a quick blueprint lesson today, guys. Nike shoe. I'm gonna create a blueprint class like this, and I'm going to drag this shoe and add it in the components here. Okay. It may be, it might, let me know how is the stream quality or if there is any stuttering. Mr. PK, hello. At least if my image is stuttering, that's okay, but let me know if you can hear me well. If you are losing my voice, let me know so I can stop the light bake. May, this is not the GPU Lightmass, right? No, May actually, this is the GPU Lightmass, but this is Lu Shuang GPU Lightmass. I am aware that my image is stuttering because I can see it on my end, but my voice, if it's stuttering, let me know. So if you can hear me well, we can continue working on our blueprint. Xavier, hey, Bruski. Yeah, man, keep busy, keep up the good work, Xavier. I look forward for our stream together, my dude. Mr. PK, how are you, buddy? Hello back to you. Okay, as long as audio is good, then we're fine, guys. My image will keep stuttering for now until we finish the light bake. That's okay. Just give it a minute. This is great. This is good. Thank you, guys. Awesome. So let's continue then. What we're going to make with the blueprint, I'm going to, every time we press a button, I want to just have something like this. So random colors across these shoes, right? So that is what I would like to achieve. So, hey, Tulga, how are you? Good morning, buddy. You had so much Raki yesterday, I guess? You just woke up? Good morning. Okay, so let's open the blueprint and let's just check for the material because I want... So this is a material. And I guess this is the material I want. So M, Nike shoe. Let's assign it. the material we have assigned on this shoe is basically a texture, the scanned mesh of the shoe, which is like this. So this is a shoe I found on Sketchfab. Let me show you real quick. If you go to Sketchfab and search for Nike shoe, or you can actually have fun with your camera if you have one, of course you do, and scan your shoe, which is like very easy process to do. So that material, that scanned material, we are multiplying it. Oh, sorry, let's wait. Light bake is finished. ايه خدوجة فينك تعملي مشاركة. Actually, for all of you who are new today, or like who just came in, I'm gonna show you what we are doing. Nice, man. Keep up the good work, Tulga. Let's just give the engine a few seconds, my guys. Oh boy. I hope it does not crash. I will tell you what we're doing. If you saw the environment in Max, which is this, it's heavily inspired by Mirror's Edge, a project we started last year, fun project for retail. And here's the mood board. So all kinds of images for a Nike store, futuristic Nike store. Okay, so today we're working on the environment of this store. We're improving the environment. I think now everything is working as it's supposed to be, hopefully. You too, Tulga. Bon appetit. عافية soon. Oh my god, Unreal. Yes, finally. Finally. Okay, light bake is finished. Now we can get back to normal. Let's just save. Let's close Blender for now. We don't want it. All right. So this is what we're doing today. This project here, it's a futuristic Nike store. And as you know, since COVID, my guys, so many people are like going to the virtual world. So this is something nice. I started this last year, but never had the time to finish it. And the goal here, this store, when we enter it, you can buy online, you can shop, you can do stuff, you know, but just everything is placeholder actually. So we are making the environment, and we are making the surrounding environment with the lighting and stuff, and like just showing you the process of how I work on this, right? So basically that, number one. Hello, Nadan, how are you? I'm very happy with your comment. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So this project is heavily inspired by one of my favorite video games. It's called Mirror's Edge. So I took some reference from that game, and you can see some of the elements inside this game are also in the project, like these guys here and whatnot. And I was playing the game this morning. So far I had 2 hours, 130 screenshots. I love this game. The aesthetics of this game are just so good. So I'm trying to recreate something similar in Unreal Engine. Alright? So that's what we're doing today. And now let's go back to our blueprint. Okay, quick blueprint tutorial. We want to press a button and randomize the colors on our meshes here, okay? So what we did, I made a blueprint now, blueprint class, and added the shoe in it. So let's call this shoe. And we have a material. The material is the photo scanned material of this shoe multiplied with the color and then connected with the base color, and the roughness is just 0.75. It's nothing. That is our material, and we want basically to randomize this value. All right. So I'm gonna save this, and let's go back to our blueprint. Compile, save for now, and let's get back here. So let's say that button is number 1 on the keyboard. So every time we press 1, first let's bring this shoe, and when we press 1 we need to create a dynamic material instance, and the parent material for that dynamic material instance is this material of the shoe. So this one, we need to search for it here. I might be forgetting something, but that's okay. More than happy to make any mistakes. And now we need to change the vector value, because if you look at the material, this is a vector value here, like the color. So after we create a dynamic material instance, let's just search for set vector, perhaps. Under the rendering material, set vector parameter value, target to target, and parameter name. It must be the exact name as the color here. So copy the color, paste it, and the color, let's for now do a test, see if this is going to work or not. All right. And let's go somewhere here, bring this shoe, make it large for now, and let's click play. See, if we press 1, nothing happens for now, because let's first debug it. Is it even working? So I'm gonna print string, compile, save, and I'm going to press 1 again. So it seems that one is not working, because when you have a blueprint class like this with a button enabled, you need to search for enable input, not this guy. Enable input, not this guy. Enable input. That is interesting, can't find it here. So let's just search for input. No problem. So let's start with event begin play, and let's actually get player controller before we enable input. So get player controller, and from here let's see if we can search. It's this guy. I think it was this guy. My bad guys, sorry, it was this guy from the very beginning. So we need to connect enable input to event begin play, and we need to connect player controller to player controller. So get player controller. So again, click and drag, get player controller, and the player index is 0. It means us. And now hopefully something should happen. So now hello is working. So our keyboard is like doing something. So there must be something wrong with my create dynamic material instance here. Create. All right. The target is our shoe. So this was a different material, dynamic material instance. You need to drag your static mesh, drag from it, and then create a dynamic material instance. And now we need to set our material, which is the Nike shoe. And now let's connect this to set vector parameter value. Hopefully this should work. Yes. So now when we press 1, it will change to pink. But let's say we want to randomize this. But first, let me read the chat. So, Zubair Saifi, what is the name of your image viewer in which you view your reference images? Thanks for the great live stream. Thank you so much, Zubair. That's a great question. The tool I use, it's called PureRef. So it's go to PureRef, search it on Google, and download it. It's free. And what I love about this software, let's say you like this image on your Pinterest or browser, you can just click and drag and it will save the image here for you. So all these images are actually 99% from them are from Pinterest or from my PC. So let's say I like this image, I click and drag, there's the image. That's number one. From your Windows, I took these screenshots. Let's say this is the screenshot I want, or these. I can also click, oh shit, and drag, save them like this. PureRef is amazing tool. And if you want more tools like this, join us on Discord and go to the resources and links. The latest link we actually posted, Chris did, this was a suggestion from one of you guys, is PureRef. So if you come here to Discord, you will see so many references we always post. And let's keep the PureRef image. So, Ganja, hey, farmer, how are you, buddy? I wanted to speak to you last week about the furniture and I never had the chance. And I didn't even check the asset you gave me yet, but I will today. How are you, Ganja? Ivan, hey, Ivan. Cast to player class, thank you. That is also another way to do it. Van Jack, I hope I got your name correct. Maybe you need to add in the project settings. That is also correct. So when we go to the project settings, the input here, especially if you're using like a template like Jump or Reset VR or stuff, you can add the access mapping from here. Great tip, my man, Vanjak. Is it Vanjak or Vanyak? What's with the music? That's I don't know what's with the music, guys. So I'm going to turn off the music. Let's open Spotify and open something that will not mess our stream. So Harris Heller is copyright free music. If you are like want free music for your projects or your streams, you can Harris Heller. I use Epidemic Sound, but it seems they're not working as well today. So this is a nice album. Go to album. Let's go. Alright, let's go back to our blueprint. So the value now is one value. What can we do here? We want a random color, right? Every time. Right click on the value and split structure pin, and now it's float values, RGB. Alright? If you search for the right click in the blueprint and let's search for random float, make 3 copies of it. Connect R, G, and B, compile, save, then click play. Now every time we press 1, we're going to get random color, which is super cool. Go up, nice. However, let's say we want to do something like this, because later I'm going to replace all of these with that shoe, and also I may want to do a particle emitter so they can like float and move. So for now they are static, and I kinda want more than that. Let's make a duplicate of this guy. This is a 2 giant shoe. And let me also remove some of these blocking volumes here. So delete these 2 guys so we can run freely in our project. You will notice when we click one, it's working only on one shoe, not all of them, right? And we don't want this. We want it to work on all of them. So for that, first let me put the chat on. Nice, Ganja. I need to get in touch with you on the furniture actually. I really need your help. I would really appreciate it. Vanjak. Help me, man. How can I pronounce it? I'm gonna actually use the help of Google. It's not Vanjak, no? No. Okay, sorry about that. So, just started working with Arch Daily and PureRef and creating my first penthouse. Nice! Please, show us your progress here. Work in progress. Anything yet? Hey, your boy Wizard is showing work in progress. Let's give him a love. Nice. Guys, join us. Show us your work in progress. Especially you, Ganja. Show me what you got. Let's go back to the blueprint. Well, if you want the blueprint to work across all these meshes, or blueprint actors, we need to make an array. So I still not very good in explaining this, but what we need to do when we press one or like do the action, so we need to get all actors of class, get actors of class, then select our blueprint, and then make array or something. Get actors of array, no. So I'm still new, get a copy of this, and then connect it. So by doing this, I think we should be good. Unless I forgot something. I think I forgot something. But let's see if it's gonna work. Yeah, I forgot something. So get all actors of class. Then let's see, what am I missing here? In my worst case scenario, we can open the project. I did this on yesterday. Make array. Ivan, help us. What was it? Not collision. Ah, for each loop. For each loop. So once we do for each loop, we can actually just do this. I don't know what, like, I'm not very good. I actually suck in programming. I have no idea how to program. Now it works. But as far as I understood, like Unreal Engine, if when we have stuff like this, that we need to do something for each loop. So for every actor, it needs to be an array or something. So basically, we get all actors of class, then for each loop, and then execute whatever code we are trying to do. Create main actor and create just a child blueprint, then cast it to the main actor. I wish I know how to do this, Ivan, but I have no idea how to do that. Perhaps you can teach me later on Discord. So I hope you like this quick blueprint tutorial, guys. This is fun. Okay, what's next? Some of you asked earlier, how can we run a sequencer with Unreal? So here's this shoe here, or this animation, like this, when it starts, is actually a sequence animation. So if we open the sequence, it's basically this animation, which is like 30 seconds, and it's like a floating thingy, right? I drag this level sequence to my level, and I open my level blueprint, and event begin play. I just, well, search for, basically I just click on my sequence, then go to my level blueprint, right click, create a reference for that, which is this, and then drag from it and just search for play looping, because we want to loop the animation all over and over and over. So you do that, which is exactly this, and basically you connect it to event begin play. So when we press play, you can see that it is actually animating. Press F11. Okay guys, I think since we finished the ceiling and all, there are a few things we can do. Some of them is some optimizations, and the others is the environment buildings. So let's vote which one you like. Environment buildings. Rasmi Murat, hello man, I love to use Rhino. Rhino, if you're using Rhino, you wanna use it with Unreal Engine, get Datasmith plugin. So Datasmith, if you search it on Google, it works with all these awesome tools. So here's Rhino 3D. Go to get the plugins, and you will find the Rhino exporter. this guy, download it, install it, and go to export, save as Datasmith file, and in Unreal Engine, enable Datasmith or start from an AEC template and just select your Rhino export and import it, and that is it. Easy peasy. And the same for SketchUp actually. If you don't have Datasmith enabled, you need to enable it from the plugins. So if you click on settings, plugins, just search for Datasmith importer, this guy, and enable it, and you should be good to go. Alright. Ivan, you are more professional than me. No, I'm not. Thank you, Ivan. Okay, guys, let's continue then. Raymond, I'm glad you liked this stuff here. Okay, what else can we do then? So, one by one, I would like to add more water where it belongs. So we have water here, I already added. I need to fix this place. And I think the water can be cooler if it was on top, like this, right? Right. So regarding water, I'm using Unreal Engine 4.26. If you go to settings, plugins, just search for water, enable the water plugin, restart your engine, and then go to place actors. And for now, I'm using the first option here, water body custom, which is this guy. I can scale it however I like. So let's go here, go to the tab, rotate it 45 degrees, like this, move it here, and let's scale it down just a little. I think this is fine. Like this. This is also fine. And now this area here, we can simply just copy these two planes and add them like this. Deselect this and do this. There we go. Easy peasy. Can we go with the environment? Yes, let's go with the environment. How to get real sky in Unreal Engine? Jihan, that's Chan. That's a good question. Regarding the sky, it's actually just when you go to visual effects, click and drag sky atmosphere like this. I do have one already. I didn't touch any of the settings. And on the directional light, go all the way down and enable the atmosphere and clouds. So this is without it enabled, and this is with it. And you can see what kind of massive difference we have. And if disable this. Incredible, right? So that's how you get realistic sky in Unreal Engine. Ganja, how you go to the top view and side view, etc. Well, that's a great question. If you hold Control, you will love this shortcut. Pay attention. Hold Control, middle mouse button. You can see this white line. Okay? So if you hold Control and move it to the top, you would go to the top. If you hold Control, move it below, you would go to the bottom. On the sides, you would go to the sides, so back and front. If you move it to this side, to this corner, so up and left, it another front, so because we have left, right, front, back. So now this is left. And if you want to go to perspective, you can go to this or this. Boom, boom, boom, boom. So basically that's how you do it. I think collision does not work well with Rhino. I mean, I'm using these as collisions. Anything, it doesn't matter about the software. I'm just using blocking volumes as collisions. Very, very basic stuff. Alright. Need to fix this. So let's go with the environment then. we can replace some of these buildings. And for the environment, I already got Utopia Kitbash 3D Utopia kit. This kit, which is totally amazing, I already exported it from 3ds Max to Unreal with Datasmith, so let's go ahead and grab it. Let's just open the chat, and here's the kit. Let's select the kit and move it away from our project so we can see what's happening. Let's go somewhere here. And let's start. So the first thing I would like to fix actually is the glass. So the glass now, because of Datasmith exporter, it's not a glass. So let's fix this material. So this is the material Datasmith exported for us, which is kinda weird. So I'm going to disable metallic and specular. I'm going to press S to create a scalar parameter, and I'm gonna call it metallic, and keep it on 0 and connect it to metallic. And for roughness, I'm going to do the exact same. So I'm going to disable this, click Alt, then like click on whenever to disconnect, and let's call this roughness, and put it on value of 0.5, a default value for now at least. And yeah, regarding the diffuse, I'm gonna call it color and connect it here. And now to clean this up, you have two options. Whoever just subscribed, thank you so much. You can select these and delete them, or you can click here on clean up. Boom, easy peasy. Click save. Who also ever just subscribed, thank you again. And by the way guys, if you wanna support the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. So now let's close our material, and there we go. So the glass, usually I cheat and I set the value of metallic to 1. So let's cheat. It would work okay for now, okay-ish. And the roughness on a low value like 0.2 or 0 even. So that's that. The next thing is, these are way too many buildings, so we could get rid of all of them. Let's do that, yes. Let's also delete these guys. And there we go, brand new environment. And these are backgrounds I got from the Unreal Engine old apartment. Basically, it's just a plane with an image on it with alpha or opacity texture, so it can like go from up to top. And I have these scattered around. I'm gonna keep this for now, or should I? Let's move it down. Let's move it down a little. So let's get rid of everything. So regarding the project here, I kinda like the vibe in Mirror's Edge. So the ceilings, the rooftops, there are some closed rooftops of the project. I would like to preserve some of them at least, because the Kitbash 3D buildings here are background buildings. Well, they are very high quality, but they are mainly background buildings. So if any of these guys have some roof, we can use it. If not, that's okay. What I like to do though is to select this and make a copy of it, put it here. So I'm gonna tell you what I mean. This kind of stuff, I like it. So let's just put one here, because I would imagine there is a bridge like this, connecting these two rooftops together later. But that's I'm gonna do this off, or like just record the time-lapse process, because there is still so much work to do. So something like this. And the same for this part here actually. So this is actually funny. There is a video plays here. I need to change all of this. I think the current vase of blockout is stuff like this. Still work in progress. But that's okay. Let's bring these buildings here, the towers. So notice here when you export with Datasmith, because you don't want to select these separately, you need to group them first. So when you're inside of 3ds Max, let's say this is your building. Right? Let's say this is your building. If you don't want it to like this, you want something with them like this, so you can press Ctrl+Shift+D to select the building, or just select this actor and move the whole building. You need to select your building in Max or any other tool, and then group it, and then call it whatever you like. So when you export this now to Unreal Engine with Datasmith, it would be like this. I actually kinda like this. Go away. So the tower, let's go to tab, and let's so this is a process of trial and error, and we need to have some shots. So I already have cameras for my project. So this is one camera. This is another camera. Let's go to the exterior cameras first. The main camera of the project, actually the opening shot in my cinematic, in case you did not see the cinematic. So I start the cinematic with this shot. So this is one of the most important shots, like these very first few shots, right? And I imagine the rooftop here is on high position, so this tower, for example, should go much lower. So let's select the tower and move it. Keep it like this. I kinda like this. Okay. Let's select all of these. Go to tab. And let's see. It was this one, right? Okay. This is where the fun begins for me. Take all these buildings and scatter them around. I'm not sure about this, so I would grab it on the X and Y and put it somewhere. And there is something weird, so I don't know what this is exactly. I'm gonna save first, and let's see. Is it the fog? It might be the exponential height fog. Nope. What about the sphere reflection captures we have? I don't know what is this exactly. So why this happening? But it's a problem we can perhaps solve later. Did you make the fog down below? Regarding the fog, it's actually the exponential height fog. So if you delete this, you won't have the fog. So this has to do with the sky atmosphere then. Could be. And yes, so that's the fog. It's way too much. I reduce it. So let's check the sky perhaps. If you delete the skylight, no. Anyone knows why this is? Can focus on it later. It's okay. Yasser, my man. Did you make the fog down below? It's just a fog actor, the exponential height fog. Brother. How are you, Yasser? How's life? Is it me or the buildings are way too large? Well, they're not way too large, but because there is something there, the unit setup when I imported these in Max, they were on inch and I worked in centimeters, so they could be 2.56 times bigger. 2.56, the inch to centimeter unit. So let's bring a mannequin. Mannequin, yeah boy, Manny. Yeah, I think they're too large, the buildings. If this is one floor, it's okay. What we can try, so we can select the kit and just make it half the size. Where is that? Could be with the reflections, yes. Actually, Amal. I'm gonna check now. So let's click on build reflection captures. Nope, it's not the reflection captures. Maybe after a light bake this could be gone, but this is weird. Could be the direction light. Nope. This is the first time I see this. Could it be because of the water? Nope. Well, I'm gonna figure it out and let you know, guys. Because if you build the light now, it's gonna be problematic. It's gonna take a while. And I think the scale now is better. Is it? I think we were on the right scale. So that's okay. Let's bring back everything to the correct scale. And the way to do that, hey, look at this. That's a happy accident here. That's okay. It's something to do with the light. Maybe I found now. Give me 2 minutes. Van Jack, thank you. Yes. Take your time. It should be something with the light. So it's only here. It's like the horizon. It must be something with the light. Moving the shop up is kinda problematic because there are so many actors. However, what can we do? Thank you. Is I need to organize this timeline, this outliner. Let's select. Let's do some organization. So here's this. And regarding the lights, so directional light, exponential height fog. Let's put them here. Let's search for the sky atmosphere and skylight. Right click and move them to that folder. If we delete everything, I don't know. Morphe. It's okay. We can find a solution for this. I'm not really worried about it because I know it's nothing serious. It's only annoying. That's it. So let's find interesting way to arrange our buildings here. Bring this guy. Bring that boy. Chain the material from the glass to another. It's not the glass. It's not the glass material. Maybe try to move the shop up and leave. No, it's painful to do that. Try moving the building up and down. Yes, well, basically it's the horizon. It has something to do with the horizon. With I don't know why exactly this is. So depending on which level. So move this. So now look here. This is weird. I don't know. Let's click on our directional light. It's not the directional light because if we delete the directional light, it's still the same problem. What it is? Say osno os say osonolja. Yes, these are very handy shortcuts. What did I do? I'm pressing Alt F for the visibility, I guess. The move you from between the sides. These are the shortcuts we use, but I also hold Control on my keyboard, the middle mouse button. Look at this line. So if you move this to the tab, it will take you to the tab. If you move it to the one of the sides, it will take you to the sides. So I'm holding Control and middle mouse button. If you move it to this corner or this corner, it will take you back to the perspective view. Okay, so this is one of the best shortcuts ever. Watching William Faucher. He pronounced his name in the stream. It's not Faucher. I need to ask him how. He had that example. Okay, interesting. In his last stream on the exterior lighting, Van Jack, right? So let's select our sky atmosphere, skylight. Ah, wait. No. So in his stream, Like, we learned about the skylight threshold and whatnot. This is here very interesting. Okay, that's okay. So we're working on this side. So here are, I like these buildings here. We can have something perhaps. So this tower can go here. Let's bring this tower closer. Or actually here. Yeah, this one. Yeah, the problem is, unfortunately, is not the skylight. However, what I'm thinking, what I can do is make a new map, perhaps, or try stuff. I don't know. What other stuff? Hey, Jay, how are you, buddy? Welcome. Yeah, you must be very busy too. Thank you so much, my man, Jay. It's good to see you, bro. How's life? So use okay. So actually that's a good one, Van Jack. Let's try. So here's the skylight, and well, it's not this. There is the lower hemisphere, right? Jay, I'm suffering from this problem. I don't know why this is happening, but look at this block. So if you do you have any thoughts? So your skylight is too low. Possession, try to move it up to recapture. Actually, you may be right. Actually, you are right. So let's move it all the way up and let's recapture. Let's disable real-time capture first. No. Let's move it all the way down instead. Oh my god. Let's move it below the buildings. Because it's a very large scale project, this could be why. So let's recapture again. Nope. So the issue we are suffering with, Jay, is for some reason this black bar on all the buildings, it has to do with the atmosphere or skylight or something. So I don't know why this is exactly. We have been suffering with this for the past few minutes. But that's okay. Well, it's good to be busy. I miss your work, man. It's been a while since you posted anything. We need you to upload again. And we should have a call. It's been a while. It's really good to see you. So, this guy, let's move it here. Can actually yeah. Make Nike sneaker big and see if the same happens. Let's go. Let's make a big Nike sneaker. Let's add a Nike sneaker to next as a logo on one of these skyscrapers. But let's not get the blueprint. Let's make it what? 5,000. Oh my god. That's a massive sneaker, guys. So, interestingly enough, it's not happening on the sneaker. That's interesting. So it's only the Kitbash assets. So let's go back to the skylight and oh, well, so it fixed something on the reflections. Let's recapture again. No, but that's a very close one. Let me check, do I have ray tracing enabled? We could see with ray tracing, wait, what? Plugins. Nah, that's not enabled then. That's okay. So it's only happening on the buildings, which is kind of weird. Actually, yeah, only on the buildings. So sky distance threshold on 1. Nope. And let's recapture again. No, it might be then at this point because of the meshes. So here's what we are going to try. I'm going to take this box and I'm going to... Ah, okay. Jesus. Then it's not the meshes, it's Unreal Engine being Unreal. Building the light is going to be problematic, so that's an option I'm going to try after this. But I doubt it's the light build. Look at this giant. Let's also modify the glass. So this guy, let's make it darker. Lighter. Rajdeep. Paul. Hey Rajdeep, my man, how are you? So the lower hemisphere on the skylight, let's try that. So now we disabled that it is color, so let's change the color. No. Interesting. But unfortunately it's not the lower hemisphere. That's okay, guys. Let's not worry about it. Thank you so much, Rajdeep. Thank you, my man. It's good to see you, man. How was your weekend? Today we're making this Nike store fan work, and we're replacing the buildings now. They were like boxes and placeholders. It's like one of my unfinished projects. I opened it yesterday and made a sick cinematic, but the buildings in the environment needs to be changed. So now we're doing that. This needs so much work. Yeah, it's Murphy every time. That's okay. Amal, J, could be the secondary bounce sometimes. Could be. Let's restart the engine. I don't know. So let's save everything. Restart. And let's open again. Weekend is going good. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Awesome. My weekend is going good as well. Life is good. Amal, is it something to do with the sky atmosphere? Light mass, importance volume, post-process volume? It could be one of these guys, yeah. Let's give it a shot. So now we restarted the engine. I think restarting the engine will not solve it, but worth a shot. However, what can we do? What can we do is take one of these buildings to another map. Fingers crossed. Nope. Hey, look at this. Can you see this? Morphe, stop! Bro. Restarting the engine made it worse, guys. What? Where did you come from? The headphones I'm using are HyperX Cloud 2, I believe. Let me check. HyperX Cloud. Yes. HyperX Cloud 2. Yes, these are. They are really good. The microphone, I think the quality is not bad, and they sound also very well. Okay, at least that problem is gone. So all we need to do like Alt Tab. Yes, HyperX Cloud 2J. Zubair, it feels like it's something to do with the fog and horizon, yes. But I deleted everything and we still... Okay, let's try deleting everything and building reflection captures again. Nope. But it is something that has to do with these guys. However, let's copy this and open our default map here. And while we're doing that, I would like to steal some buildings from Epic. So, what was the name of that project? Let me open Epic Games Launcher and show you something, my guys. So here's a new map. And we don't have that problem. So the worst case scenario is making a new map and just copy pasta everything from the main map to a new map, and I think the problem would be solved. So that's okay. I think that was my initial idea. So if you open Epic Games Launcher and go to Learn and go all the way down to where it says Games. Give me a second, guys. Give me a sec. I have a visitor and I need to close soon. I completely forgot. But we can make this final 10 minutes to close the stream, guys. But let me show you something. So if you open Learn tab and go to Games, to Shooter Game, download this. I already did. And I added it to a project, actually. Copy pasta. Yeah, it's my favorite way to say copy paste. It just sounds better. pleasure over matter. Hello, it's good to see you. How are you? Welcome back to the stream. Rajdeep, something unreal is like conjuring possession of Murphy. Yes, that's a good one. So when you download that shooter game, and I stole some buildings, it have like very nice buildings. I'm gonna migrate some of them from here to my project. Reading the chat. I will see you soon, Jay. Take care, my man. It's good to see you, my man. Best wishes with your project as well. Hey, that's Harun. So there is something before I go, I'm going to show you what I'm gonna do for the next stream. But you can see now the textures here are extremely simple, the material. So we can actually steal materials from other places. And I'm gonna show you the materials I'm going to steal before I go. Give me a second. Thank you. I heard coffee and pasta. Mubashir Nuyun. It's good to see you. That's your boy Adil, if you can see him, from VR Division. Okay guys, let's wrap up. So if you have any questions about anything, let's make this final 5 minutes for Q&A. Alright. Oh shit, sorry. I need to go. I completely forgot Adil is coming, sorry. So I will see you guys soon. I'm going to continue working on this, record everything. Let me know if you have any questions now, or anything you would like to see in the next tutorial regarding this project. So finalizing this today. It's important. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Sorry, you're not seeing the screen. So yeah guys, before we go then, just don't forget to find all links are below for Discord and Instagram. I'm using Instagram more often now. There is our page VR Division, Seboy as well here. Wait. And recently there is the new tutorial on lighting on our channel. Go check it out. Other than that, I'm going to see how I can fix this problem off stream and let you know how I fixed it. Because this map does not want to open where I want to steal buildings from. Have you tried distance field AO with VR? No, not yet. Actually, I wanna enable distance fields after off stream as well, because I don't. Actually, I'm using ray tracing for this project for the final result, so I'm not enabling that. I never tried distance field with for VR ever yet, but that's a great thing to do actually. So I'm gonna try that, Rajdeep. Anyway, guys, it's been a great pleasure. Thank you so much for showing up today. I didn't expect for so many of you to be here. Thank you again. Let's just finish on this room. Finish on something nice. Take care. Stay healthy. Stay productive. And I'll see you guys soon then. But before I go, question. I got a question. I have the new M1 and I cannot work with the GPU Lightmass. Is there any way I can make projects? Ganja, if you're using NVIDIA GPU, try using the Lushuang GPU Lightmass, not the official GPU Lightmass yet. Alright, I hope this answers your question. But before I go, I just want to show you the buildings I want to steal so you can know what we will do in the next stream. So these buildings you can download for free from Epic Games Launcher. If you go to Learn tab, get the shooter game. Yeah. Check out these buildings here. So these buildings have some nice materials on them. and they do, like, there are so many like variants of them. You can get them from the shooter template. Other than that, take care, guys, and thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you, I mean it, and bye bye.